two. Down to one. It's game. Yes!
This ball is crushed.
MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm on being for real, my rhymes convict and heal.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I'm your host, Tony Cook. Joined today by the one and only. It's the chosen one, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. And hold up, last time we talked, Jay. Before we get into it, say hello to the fans. Say what's up. It's been a minute.
What's good, Faithful Fan Show? What's good, Tone? It's always a pleasure to be back with my brother, man. Been watching. It's a lot of things that have been going on in sports, a championship, a couple trades, drafts. So let's get into it.
We got a lot to talk about, Jay, as far as basketball, because but before that, bro, I want to ask, how's everything going with Next Play? With Next Play Academy?
Yeah, Next Play Elite. Yeah, we're growing, man, God willing. Growing. Our AAU programs are growing. We got the individual training. We got an open gym side that we're trying to grow as well.
We got to slow it down, bro. And I know, bro, when I see it, it almost brings tears to my eyes, dog, because you got an open gym. And to me, it looks like almost every day you got young boys in there doing what we love to do, just run fives. And I know you're out there. I'm like, why isn't Jay out there? I was like, I know Jay want to get out there with these young kids.
Yeah, I get out there sometimes.
But dead ass, like literally, my eyes could start tearing up. Every time you post, bro, I could like every single one, but you post thousands of kids be up in there, bro. It's crazy. I love it, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm not from here. We didn't grow up here, but to see the community, I got other nephews that are out here that have been in the sports community, a couple of friends that I've met in a short time, and just hoops specifically, just an open run setting. We run the clock. We go 8 to 10 minutes, games to 8 to 10. If whoever's winning, when the time runs out, you can stay on the court. You got to put your name on there. We're just creating a competitive atmosphere. We have a lot of high profile guys, like, some ball is life guys out here. We had college players come through, some like overseas players, we're yet to get a league NBA nigga up in there yet. But, I know that we're just trying to create a mecca, and you know how much we love basketball, bro. And, this is one of my projects that I always was passionate about. And to be able to do it with my other brother, Theo Donley, it's just been a pleasure, man. And it's just been a blessing, because it's like everything we always wanted to do, it's actually coming true. And
that's what I'm saying, bro. And I can see
it's
it,
dope, bro. You know the runs we grew up on, bro.
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, bro. And anyone, if you're in the Houston area, because they accept everybody. So if you're just in town, Next Play Elite Basketball Academy, correct?
Yes, sir.
Just look them up. They're everywhere. My boy, I'll be checking out a lot. You can see a lot of what they do on Facebook. That's where I see a lot of Jay posting his videos with Theo and everything. Yeah. But dope.
Yeah, you can check the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that. We got all that.
Absolutely.
Check it all out.
I had to get to that real quick because I've been watching, bro, and I'm like I said, I'm proud of you, bro. I love it. I love it for you. But we're gonna get right to this. We're gonna get right to this NBA work.
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't want to. I took a little break after Boston won because I got on here with Corey, and me and my nigga Corey was like, Dallas in 6, easy. Yo.
Hey, real quick, let me just touch on something real quick. Real quick though, I also want to shout out the Brody League out here in Houston. They actually, it's kind of like a Drew League situation in Houston. I would say a little, nothing compares to the Drew. LA, you know what I'm saying, nothing compares to it. But no, it's definitely a beautiful league, man. They got some dope rappers, entertainers, like there's some dope shit going on in there. And I was invited to play in there, so that's what I've been doing.
I saw that. Jerseys is cold, dog.
Yeah,
it's cold.
Yeah, everybody likes them, but I'm not a Jazz fan, so.
They do resemble the Utah Jazz a little bit. But they're cold just because I like the Brody on it, and you look like you got some dogs on your squad now. Jay, now I can make fun of you because I'm your homie. You a little long in the tooth. Are you the oldest nigga on your team or no?
No, see, like we're probably I got a couple guys my age. But there's definitely some guys older than me in that league for sure. I'll probably say
what I was trying
I'll
to
probably
get
say I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle, but
but
definitely I'm older now. Yeah, I'm old now, bro. I'm a dinosaur in
Jay,
basketball.
I could do this with you because I'm officially an old man. I blew out a tire, so I could joke with you. Like
Yeah,
Jay, so when you're out there and you still hoop for real, like so when
yeah.
you're out there, have you reached that point yet where you're like, nah, I can't guard this young dude. You got him. Like, have you got there yet, or are you still trying to strap? Because I strapped it to
No, I'm on my LeBron
strapped to
shit,
the end, bro.
dog.
I was trying to strap to the end, but I
I'm
told
on my LeBron shit, dog. I'm going long run. I'm still good, bro. You know, so
yeah, I
if
knew
they
you was gonna
can't.
say this. I knew you was gonna say this.
Nah, because like I learned from OGs like Ron Solis and Ron Johnson and dudes that played professional for 17, 20 years, you know. And I
Mhm.
seen them and I learned from them. You know, it's like when your athleticism goes away, you got to learn to play the game. You got to think it more. And you know, there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like my body probably hurts way more, and I'm probably limited as my athleticism of what I was 10 years ago. But I feel like your the mental side it just takes over as well. So as long as you're at least 75% to be able to do that, like you can think it at a high level, like you can play at a high level. And I would just say like, don't get me wrong, like when I see young college niggas, young dudes that are about to really just go overseas right now, I'm like, wow, like I know I'm old, but I appreciate it because I could see they're just starting their journey. You
And
feel
I
me?
know
And I'm
you,
like, yeah,
Jay, and Jay, and fans.
you know.
I'm not gonna get my nigga Jay fucked up right now.
Mhm.
Jay gets down right. Like he's probably the best nigga on his team right now. I'm giving him a hard time because I know I'm getting old.
Like,
And me
don't get
and
me
Jay the
wrong.
same
No, when
age.
I see
We've
these
been
young
hooping
boys
for a
getting up
long
here,
time.
no, look, when I see these young boys getting up here and they just catching bodies and dunking, I'm like, oh my goodness. And like I do that, my body can't do the same thing like it used to, you know?
Are you better,
So
Jay? But Jay, you was talking about how you're mentally more savvy.
yeah,
Are you better right now than you were 10 years ago at basketball? If you were
I'm
to
more of a winner. I'm just more of a winner in
no,
life.
Jay,
I'm
give me
just
the
a winner,
real.
period.
Are you better? Like you would you prefer you now on the court
Mm.
or wind
I
back
don't
the
know. That's
clock
a
10
tough.
years with not what you know? We gonna get to some NBA talk in a second, but I gotta ask you that real quick because you got on the tangent. Right
Yeah,
now,
bro. I don't
Jay.
know.
Right now, savvy vet Jay. Jab step,
Nah,
triple threat Jay.
nah. No, when I was like, what you're saying, when I was like 25, 20 years,
I'm
nah, bro,
saying
I'm
10
a,
years. 10 years ago.
nah,
It was
you
different.
couldn't see me. You couldn't see me. You talking about like South Beach LeBron status, bruh.
Oh wait.
You feel me? That's a
Oh
different
my
type of
God.
mode.
We gotta hoop, bro. Next time I see you, we definitely gotta hoop. I'm not gonna be nice, but we gonna hoop though.
But I'll say this, my shot is like crispier than it's ever been. Like I could just like swat.
Oh, you
Like,
sitting there with the shot net every day. Of course, your shit's
yeah.
on point right now. I know your game's on point right now. I know it. I already know. But Jay, let's get to this NBA Finals talk because I wanted to hear your take on the finals. I know we're not too excited about Boston winning, but with Boston winning, does that make Tatum, Jaylen Brown like? Oh, first of all, let's touch on that. Jaylen Brown
Mhm.
deserves the MVP, or should it have still gone to Tatum? A lot of people are split on that.
I feel like yeah, I would say this because in the regular season when Tatum was slipping and he needed help, Jaylen Brown carried the load and he was the one that took him to the finish line. I would say like this though. So this is what people don't realize. Some do, but people that don't watch hoop a lot, like they're so worried about Tatum, like the scouting reports, the defensive schemes, the
Yeah,
doubles, the help, like that Jaylen Brown is open. So he will
yeah,
have to kill it. Like, because we're not going to let Tatum beat us. So it's not that Tatum's not killing, it's that he's getting guarded so tight. And like the scheme and everything is to stop him from scoring. So it's like our philosophy is like, so if we're going to play against the Celtics, we're not going to let Jason Tatum beat us. It has to be Jaylen Brown.
yeah.
So if Jaylen Brown kills us, he kills us. So when he
Or
does
Drew
that, like,
Holiday, or Drew Holiday, or whoever, or Derek White, all them like that. But
yeah, they're great role players. Great role players.
that was a good point that you made though. A lot of
Great role players.
Jaylen Brown was boogieing first couple games, and Jason Tatum was kind of like, oh, 18, 19 points, 17 points, but a lot of assists because he was taking what the defense was giving him. They wasn't giving him nothing easy. So he's swinging it over to
No,
Jaylen
they're
Brown,
not,
and
and that's
Jaylen
the other
Brown.
thing too. They're just as much as they're trying to stop Tatum, one notch down, they're trying to stop Brown too.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But yeah, I think that overall, man, like he deserves it, bro, because they've been kind of like a 1-2 punch, you know. But I think that over the top, I mean, Jason Tatum is the best player. And to answer your question, I think he is the face of the league now. So through everything, through all the hype of Doncic, all the hype of Anthony Edwards, you know, and the thing is like, think about this, like Jamal Murray and Jokic both won the championship and he was the MVP, but like they didn't pub. You can't pub Jokic, you know what I mean? Like even as much as they pubbed Giannis, like they wasn't like pushing Jokic to
And
be like
I
the
wanted to get
face of the league.
and I wanted to get into this with you because I touched on it briefly with Corey back last time I talked to him. Do you
Mhm.
think it's because like Giannis, Jokic, Doncic, they're not American players? Do you think they were waiting for an American?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis got it.
He got it. You're right. But I'm saying
Mhm.
like Jason
It's
Tatum instantly face of the league over like an Ant. Because I mean they was trying to give it to Ant. You seen it, right?
tried, bro. You tried, but who got the championship? I hate the Celtics, bro. As a Laker fan, I
It
hate them.
hurts. Yeah,
But I'm gonna say this: Jason Tatum is a Mamba disciple, bro. He's
absolutely.
a Mamba disciple. Kobe loved him, bro. That he was in those small little camps at Mamba Academy with, you know, D'Lo, Devin Booker. It was Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving. Like it was a couple of players in there. Kobe had like a little camp he did with his like, you know, his favorite players in the league that were still playing.
Yeah.
Like Jason Tatum, bro, he's a Mamba disciple, dog. Like he got that type of that you know, he got that shit. So I would say, yeah, bro. I feel like Jaylen Brown does deserve his credit too, because if it wasn't for Jaylen Brown, there wouldn't be no Jason Tatum. Like he needs that. They're a pack. They're right there on the same level. I feel like, but Tatum might be just a little bit more because you know he's just like a you know a 3 level scorer more. I feel
And
like
and
he's
you know, Jaylen Brown got his credit this series because he had to guard Doncic a lot. But I feel like Tatum don't get his credit for how he is a two-way player for real. Like Tatum straps too. He's not like you know what I mean, a first team defensive player, but he's out there on a night to night basis playing guarding the best wing out there usually. He ain't shying away from the best, you know, challenge. So I think they're both, like you said, and they've been fighting for this. They've been catching L's, getting knocked out. Al Horford, another one that got a good one. I appreciate Al Horford for everything he's done for the league, even though I'm not too much on Boston. But yeah,
yeah. I mean, they figured out. I mean, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown figured out how to win. You know, they lost, and they were like, and it's just that there was really nobody to see them. Like it was up to Doncic and Curry to beat them. Like, damn, bro. Like, you know, it wasn't even like a really good team they beat right now, too. So I'll say that. Like,
that's how you feel. Okay, so
you
we
know,
haven't talked through the whole playoffs and everything. I need to hear your thoughts on the
I
Lakers.
would.
The Lakers and basically how far off are we going? We're going to get to the draft. We're going to get to the draft and everything that happened. We could talk about that, but how far off are we really in the West? Like, is it a blow it up? And do we need a third star? Do we just need to work on our depth? What do you think Lakers can do to contend next year? Is it even a thing?
I'm gonna tell you what it is right now, dog. You better strap up for the LeBron James go away farewell tour with his son on the court with him, bro.
Think about it.
They do
Don't do
not
this, Jay.
care.
Jay, don't
They
do
do
this.
not care, bro. And I'm gonna say this.
Jay,
Like,
don't do this.
don't sabotage AD. He done proven that he could play. He didn't let you know like all that shit y'all talked about me. I'm a killer. All right. So now let's look at the real issue here. In that LeBron James is my third favorite player of all time. He's the #1 scorer of all time. He's a GOAT to a lot of people. But at this point, bro, nobody really wants to play with him and be a part of his legacy. And these other teams are getting way better. Like the
Absolutely.
Nuggets, the Timberwolves,
The
like
Mavericks.
look
The
at the Mavericks
OKC.
already in the finals. Like, and that's
Okay.
just in the West. And you see all this shake about to happen too. Like the East is coming, like the Knicks getting what they got. Like, you feel me? Like, so I just don't think that
Oh,
I
Jay.
feel like it'll take somebody really good. Like when we should have got Kawhi Leonard, when we should have got Paul George, like in their peak time, like we need to get a guy like that, and it'll put us over the top, and
Well,
we'll be
that's what
able
I'm
to. I think
saying.
we can do it.
So Jay,
You know.
there's not a third star right now because we don't work for the team, so we could drop names. Is there a third star that you would like? Are you more into? Because me personally, I don't want a third star. I think we just need to get more defense. I think we need to be more defense and young. Personally, we'll get to what happened in the draft.
You need a third star.
You want a
You
third
can, it's like,
star. Okay,
yeah,
so
because you got to think like really to get it done. Like you're just getting the
so,
role players, and you're not really gonna get it done. You might get there, but you're not really beating nobody with
but
that.
Jay, so the Timberwolves got 3 stars. Like, I guess go
Damn
Bear,
near.
go Bear.
Sounds and Edwards and Towns, right? That's it.
I
I
get.
mean, because here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So those two guys, like Towns and Gobert, like any other team, they're the star. They're a perennial all-star. But they're on such a good team with a guy like Anthony Edwards that they have their numbers, their performance. They have to take a little bit of back seat
Yeah,
because on this team, we're not the guy, but. Together, it's crazy. Like, look how strong our team is. The fact that I'm willing to sacrifice as Towns and Gobert to be on this team and not go be the man like Trey Young and the Hawks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody could really do that.
I,
But you know what I'm saying? When you really sacrifice, like, bro, I could go be the first man all-star. It's all about me, but I'm gonna be on this team because I really want to win. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
get.
how I feel.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Like, and but I think more times than not, that should end up like how Phoenix ended up, where you got 3 stars, yeah, but then what do you have? Like, they didn't have enough money to fill up the roster. They kind of lighten the ass, like as far as like they didn't have. Right? Am I wrong? I feel like
Yeah, but here's the
we had.
thing. Here's the thing. If your 3 stars are good enough to get you to the finals, they'll make those back guys, those bench guys, look even better. So just as long, even if they're decent enough, because at the end of the day, like I think you need the 3 stars to really get there. Like you're not going to show up there like, okay, for example, like right now, you know, look at like, okay, I feel like, for example, what's his name? Tatum Brown, right? Stars. And then Al Horford, he used to be like, he was a man at one point, but now he's just a super role player. Holiday, same thing, super role player. But those are guys that are damn near stars on other teams, but on
Porzingis
those
showed up and
teams,
won
they're
a
role
game.
players.
Porzingis
Which
showed up.
dangerous.
He won game one. That was that performance was game one, right? Like,
No, that's a lot of guys that have like we're supposed to be the man, and then like I love those teams that get formed. Like when it was like LeBron, he was good at getting Kevin Love or getting Chris Bosh or
yes.
getting Dwayne Wade. Like when you get those guys that they've been the man for so long and they never won, and then they get on a team like you see them forming. That's why I really wish Russell Westbrook and James Harden would win one and Paul George because it's like those are the last of that type of class right there where they were all the man on all these different teams, but they don't have no chip. So I think that
Who
you know,
if the Lakers,
we need 3 stars.
okay,
Lakers, you need
okay.
another 3 star.
I'm with you on that. And I'm not mad if we do get a third star, but you know what I mean. We definitely got to focus on defense for AD. I'm tired because AD looks great out there blocking 4 shots a game, but he needs help, my nigga. Like he needs help out. He's the only. LeBron's getting older and doing less on defense, so we just need younger, more defensive-minded players. To me,
LeBron is swagging the NBA right now, bro. He's literally like he's been in the NBA more than he's been alive, so he's seen everybody come and go. Like he's making the rules so he could still play and start on the Lakers, bro. Like it's crazy. Like
he says,
anybody else, they would have
"Hold
told him
up,
to
wait,
get your
Jay.
old ass out of
Okay,
here,
you about to
bro.
get me started on some. You don't think LeBron is a starter right now in the NBA?
No, he is. No, but I'm saying the way he's like
The way
still
he's
the man, but he's really not like, bro, we didn't even get to the semifinals, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, did we get past the first round?
Yeah, no, hey, but the year before we got to the Western Conference Finals, okay, with almost the same squad, my nigga. Like, so if we were to get a third star, Jay, who do you
But I
want?
like, listen, if I like, I've been saying this, bro. I've been telling everybody like that the Lakers were gonna get Bronny. That's all he's been waiting for. That's
Uh,
all he's been waiting for,
and I,
bro. He wants to kill with his son, so that's his last hoorah. So
yeah,
I hope like if LeBron James and
hey,
LeBron James Jr. end up in the championship next year and they get a championship, bro, the world it's over. Like they're gonna change the logo to this man, bro.
Jay, that sounds like you got a little bit of hope or something. Jay, you sounded like you signed. You ready for LeBron to go ahead and hang it up?
No, I'm saying like I feel like on some Ken Griffey Jr. and his daddy type shit, like for them to really ball out, like for them, like I was just watching the video, like it's not like you said, it's not LeBron's still a starter, so it's not like he waited for his son and LeBron's some like trash dude off the bench. Like he's
Yeah.
about to play with his son, like in the sense of like we're both about to go out here and kill, like we're trying to win games,
And,
bro. Like it's not real like sauce weak shit, you know?
and honestly, bro, like I've really not been a fan of Bronny entering the NBA and all that. I've been a hater, and I'm gonna keep it real. Jay, just let me finish. I'm gonna keep it real. I've been a hater on that just because I see, like you said, LeBron swagging. LeBron James is swagging. I'll just leave it right there. But I can't be mad at what's happening, and I'm not a hater of if he's going to be in the NBA. This is dope. I'm a watch. This is going to be dope. I love it for that reason. That he gets to play with his son. Bronny gets to play with his dad. I really, really, really was a hater though, and I got to pull it all back and just be like, all right, it's cool. As long as he's with the Lakers, this
But
probably
it's undeniable. It's undeniable. It's like, how did you not know? Like, and especially like, okay, here's the difference. Like Michael Jordan's boys, they didn't have social media
yeah,
AAU basketball age. Imagine. So they would have been even bigger. So
oh
the
yeah.
fact that like LeBron James is the biggest basketball player in the world was able to pub his son to be, hyped up so much, even if he wasn't that good, it's crazy. Like that's a beautiful thing, and he just took advantage of the system that he grew up in, you know what I'm saying, that he got exploited from. So he just put his son in that. And it's not like, here's the thing, bro, Bonnie James has played smoke his whole life. Like he's a good player. Like
He's a good
he but
player.
I'll say this. I'm not gonna say I hated on him, but I feel like what you were saying, I don't think he was ever gonna be like
I just think they jump in the
I don't
gun.
know.
I think they're forcing it and they're jumping the gun. I think I think this USC thing. I think this USC season made them be like, okay, we got to just go because now, college coaches see the tape, and if we can't risk another year of Bronny being in college, not averaging 15 a game, averaging 5 points.
Well, I feel
We
like
gotta
more
go
is for
right
I feel
now.
like it's more LeBron because he's getting older. So LeBron, he maybe have 1 or 2 years left,
That's
So
crazy. That's
I feel like it's LeBron, bro.
that's
Yeah,
crazy. So throw this
yeah.
nigga in the NBA real quick.
Bro, he's LeBron, dog. You think about it, he's the number one leading scorer of all time. Like he's got some wishes before he goes out and retires. Like,
That's
bro, I want y'all to get my son on my team and let's go see.
Hey,
Let's go out here and what
you are
happens.
correct, Jay. LeBron James is swagging right now. He is
Bro, he's definitely swagging, bro.
swagging. But hey, but you keep
Now it's like getting your son a job at the job you work at, bro. But
yeah,
it's the
nigga. Like,
NBA. It's the
no, nigga,
NBA. Hey,
I own a
I'm gonna get my
dealership.
son a job over here at the starting shooting guard position.
Nigga, I own the building at this dealership. Hey, yeah, my son about to be right here at the office right next to mine, nigga.
Come on, man. That's
Hey,
different, dog.
but you keep dodging my question though. If the
What?
Lakers need a third star, give me a couple names. Give me two. Give me two names. Give me two guys that you like. A guy that you could see working with LeBron, and it's not hard, really.
I
But
think Joel Embiid.
nigga, come on, dog. A free agent.
I'm just saying, bro.
Come
You said
on, dog.
there is no. You said we don't work. We
Nigga said
just,
prime. My nigga said prime Charles Barkley.
bro. Just think about it. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Embiid and AD and LeBron. Yeah, we're beating the Celtics. We're definitely beating Celtics as they're constructed right now, for
no,
sure.
realistically, I would say I do. I know everyone wants DeJounte Murray for some reason. I think he's a good player. I think that's a good pickup. But I think we need a little bit better. Like we need a guy
Yeah.
like you laugh at Embiid, but I think we need a caliber guy that's like
Oh,
um last second, like he's not gonna sign or they can't afford him, but he's gonna make a big move. Like the Lakers need to make that type of move and get that type of guy. I feel like it has to be a big man, a 3 or a 4,
okay.
a
So
3 or a 4.
I was gonna say, so you're like Embiid. I'm trying to think of a big man that's on the market right now, but like a star. Because for me, star caliber names that they were looking at, like Donovan Mitchell. Like I don't think I'm going anything lower than that. Like I like DeJounte
Yeah.
Murray. I like Murray, but I don't consider him. I think Reeves might end up being as good as that nigga. Like that's just me personally, or better.
Yeah, no, I'm not that big on. I like Murray's game, but I don't
But
think
I don't
he's.
think he's
Bet, I don't think he's better than Donovan Mitchell or Austin Reeves, honestly.
Oh, you see, okay, so we're on the same page. But a Donovan Mitchell,
Yeah,
that nigga, I would trade Reeves, Rui. I would trade for, you know what I mean? I would trade a couple
yeah,
dudes. What would
that's
you
a good
trade?
pickup.
Would you trade
Yeah,
Rui and Reeves in a pick, a first round?
yeah, they gotta go because
Yeah, okay,
because
thank you.
that's
Thank
what the Lakers do. We develop them. We show you they have way more value in the fact that you played on this squad. Like now you're gonna go into the market and it's like getting a baseball player from the Yankees or the Dodgers. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
So
So you would say like, but you would rather prefer like a big man, like a
I
Joe.
mean a 3-4. I feel like you need like a stretch 3, stretch 4 type guy. You
Yeah,
know,
I agree. What about
because I
because
feel like you can get role player fours, like or 4 or 5s, because you got AD down there. So it's like, and then you got to compensate for, like you said, for LeBron, and it's like he's kind of like in the middle of.
yo, son's trying to come up off of KD? What we
I
gonna
like
do?
that too.
What we gonna
I
do?
would, I
Hey,
would
that's
try
what
it.
we need. I would love something.
What I heard Kyrie or no? Is Kyrie already locked in with the
I
Mavs?
think he's locked in with the Mavs. I heard KD just because the Suns is trying to blow up the shit, but it's like they want to keep Booker. KD's a little older, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Before we get out of here, Jay, I want to know how you feel about last thing. I want to know how you feel about the draft and our first round pick, Dalton Connect. Do you know? Are you familiar with the Tennessee
Yes,
boy?
sir. Yes,
You
sir. I
like
watched a
him?
lot of. I watched. It's crazy. I watched him. Now I didn't watch him thinking he was going to be on the Lakers, but
Yeah.
I seen a couple of his games, and he's nasty. He's pretty good. I think he's a slept on player, so he can be like a Austin Reeves, a little bit taller, athletic, stretch. 3-2. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I seen him throw it out the backboard side, catch the ball lob. He's real athletic, shoots the ball good,
That's what I
and
didn't expect because when I seen him in college, we watch him in the tournament, with Tennessee,
yeah,
and I'm seeing he's dropping a bunch of points. I'm looking at, oh, he's dropping 30. I think he's just lighting up the threes. This nigga
no,
he's actually got some athleticism. Like you said, he can go to the rack and dunk it and
yeah, he
dribble.
catches bodies. I seen him
Yeah,
catch some bodies, some
yeah.
clips.
I didn't know he was like that. So we might have another, like you said, Austin Reeves on our hand, but I hate doing that just because they're both white because his game is different than Austin
Yeah,
Reeves.
no, he's different. He's a
He's
lot
more
more
athletic.
athletic.
He's like more athletic, honestly. I feel
Hmm.
like it'll be.
He is kind of like a Dejounte Murray to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. But probably a
You
better
know?
shot though. Probably a better shot.
Yeah.
Like point shot. Like I can't wait to see. Oh damn it, that wasn't the last question, Jay. JJ Redick. JJ Redick, dog. How we feel about the hire? Are we mad, or would you have preferred Dan Hurley from UConn? Tell me.
Right, it's just like this. It's LeBron, dog. He just popping off still, dog. He's like the fact that he
JJ
was just
Redick.
doing he was doing a podcast with this man, and now all of a sudden he's the head coach too. So he's the head coach. My son's on the team. Like, what else decisions do you need to make, LeBron? Like, you want to choose who the water boy is too, bro? Like,
Oh, most
golly.
definitely. Waterboy.
Like JJ
Waterboy got
Redick has how many experience? What years of experience did JJ Redick have as a coach?
This nigga said he coached fourth graders and fifth graders for 2 years.
Come
That's what
on,
that
bro.
nigga said. But the main
Bro,
thing
there
he
was
said,
probably so many more coaches that were qualified, like
sure.
NBA vets that have been on benches for like 5 to 7 years waiting for the head coaching job. And LeBron got in the front office and said, "No, y'all need to hire my boy JJ.
JJ the man, bro. You
That's
see
our
our
coach." But
podcast?
here's my thing though. I'm a pop off boy, and you know what I'm saying? You know how we get down, bro. So it's like I like that because if it's successful, it's going up. But when
Yeah,
it fails, everybody's gonna hate, like they said, like, oh, here's the young guys, like, don't know what they're doing. He wasn't
yeah.
no coach, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that his credibility as a player, definitely he's um ready to coach, you know what I'm saying? Because of his backing at Duke and then his NBA career. I believe that obviously he knows something, he knows what he's talking about. So I just think more of it's interesting because he has to put his ego to the side to coach these guys. And is he willing to do that? You know, you can't say that smart ass shit to your team. You're not on TV no more, bro.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. I wonder if I wonder if JJ in the locker room was a cool cat and everybody loved him. The players loved him. We're gonna get to see.
Not Kobe.
Not
Kobe.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get to see though, because like if he was a cool nigga and he was dope, he'll have good player engagement. If not, and it's like the rumors are true, and I heard a lot about him being a dick, you know. But maybe that just might be.
Yeah, I heard Kobe didn't like him. You ever seen the Melo interview about talking about how Kobe don't like JJ Redick?
But is that just because, dog? Is it just because he played for like JJ is kind of? I feel like niggas hated him because of college before he even got to the league, because he was balling in like early. I don't know, man. I don't know. And like we're gonna get to see. You're not right.
Let me ask you a question, bro. It's like this. He was so high. Okay, he was good. Don't get me wrong, good player. But it all came to a halt when you really got into the league and all that politics shit went to the side and you really had to hoop. Like, bro, he was not on no team about to lead no team to the playoffs.
Never. He was never an NBA great, not even a Hall of Famer. But damn.
Who's better? Kyle Korver or JJ Redick?
I don't even have to let you finish. Like, I don't even know if JJ Redick, and I honestly like the hire. I think he'll do fine because I kind of like JJ Redick. I just don't know.
I think he's dope. Like I said, I love it to see it. I love to see it. I love to see that happen. So if it blows up and they like win and he's like it's over, you know.
I don't even know, but we're talking about like accolades. I don't even know if he's a top 10 shooter all time. Not even close, right?
No.
Not even in the top 10. Is he top? He might not even be top 20 though.
Top 50 maybe.
Dude, JJ, right? Because in the NBA, he wasn't really like that. College, okay. College, he's probably a top 10 player, right? Mm-hmm. College-wise.
Not top 10, but
he's up there, nigga. Like,
in Duke.
He said in Duke. What a dickhead.
Yeah.
He said, slow down. Hey, buddy.
Hey, you're talking about top 10 college. I can tell you Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Anthony Davis. Joel Embiid.
Throw Steph Curry.
Come on, bro.
You could throw Steph Curry in front of that nigga.
Steph, dog. Come on.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Hey, but Jay, this has been a great time. I caught up basketball with one of my best friends. I'm definitely going to get out there to Houston and check you out, bro.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the fans before we get out of here? It's been a good episode.
Man, just shout out everybody, man. Shout out the family, man. Shout out everybody. You know, we just keep growing, bro, and it's just dope to see everybody, you know, on their platforms, you know, blowing it up and consistently just, you know, staying strong after all these years, bro. So, you know, I love to see it, man. And whenever I get on here, I'm just like, yeah, I'm about to go do an episode in my nigga tone. Like, that shit's dope, dog. You know what I mean? So,
dog.
Tell everybody I said what's up, bro. Tell the family I said what's up. Tell them I love them, and you know, give us all our blessings, and y'all be good out there.
Hey! Shout out to Next Play Elite Basketball Academy. Also out there, Houston area. If y'all want to get some real hoops, go visit my boy Jay and the homie Theo. Thank you, Julian, for stepping in with me, aka the chosen one. Until next time, y'all, in the Faithful Fan Show. Hey, dun 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 dun.
In the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need to lay in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need to lay. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm obvious if real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lies a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff times, you know believe when I drop. Call for it, Kelly go in the please, spit. Auto like free throws by Ito. Circle loose stroke magic, rhymes over